Hello, bookworms. Today I'm here with Alexa of Alexa
Hi.
Loves Books. You may know Alexa from her booktube channel, but you also probably will know her from her book blog, which is very popular.
Oh, thank you. Don't think that's true. Not to the extent that Kristen is saying, but thanks.
You're my favorite book blogger,
Oh,
so I feel like
don't
you
say
are.
that now. I'm just gonna hide my face. Anyway,
We thought that it would be really fun to film a video showing you guys some of our favorite editions of books, just the prettiest ones in our collections.
we have a lot.
Yeah, we do.
It
We
was
had
really
to narrow
hard.
it down.
It was really hard.
So Alexa's gonna be the one to start.
Okay, well, the first book I'm gonna show you guys is something that I'm pretty sure almost everyone has seen. And it is this edition of A Little Princess. It's the Puffin and Bloom collection, and the illustrations are done by Anna
Bond.
Yes, Anna Bond, and it's so pretty. Here, you can take a look at it. I'm going to zoom that in. I've always loved A Little Princess, and I collect a lot of editions of it, so I do have a bunch that are also pretty, but this is probably the prettiest one that I own. I really like the illustrations on the cover with the characters, if you can see that. So yeah, this is one of my favorites. And I believe the end papers are also very pretty, if you can see that. I love this edition, guys, so much. I'm just gonna hug it.
And then the first one that I have to show you guys is this edition of Snow White. It's illustrated by Camille Rose Garcia, and she's actually done a few others too. I have her Alice in Wonderland, and she's done a Cinderella book, but I just love oh, I'm covering my face. I just love the artwork that's in it, and it's fully illustrated, which is really nice.
It's so pretty. I've never seen this edition.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Her art is just so colorful, and
It's very different.
yeah. There's also what I like about it is that there's an element of darkness to it.
Yeah,
too.
that's what I was gonna say. It kind of reminds me of Tim Burton a little bit, maybe?
Yeah.
The vibe, I mean.
It's creepy, but also really beautiful.
Well, that story is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Just a little. The next one I'm going to show you guys is something I got for Christmas, and I love it so much. And it is the Folio Society edition of The Hobbit. First of all, it is shiny and red and gold, and there's a dragon on the cover. It's very pretty. And then when you open it, there are a few illustrations in there. Ooh, I cracked this wine. Another one. And it's just the editions that Folio Society makes, they're just so pretty in general, outside, inside, everything, and I love it. And the end paper is the map with the writing over here, if you guys can see that. I love this edition. It's a little pricey when you buy Folio Society editions, but they're great for people who are collectors and want to add to their collections. So yeah, this is pretty, and I have a few others, but this is probably my favorite one.
Did you show the spine?
Oh, no.
The spine's really pretty.
It looks like a older book based on the spine, but it's really not because it's brand new. But yes, I love this edition a lot.
I love those too. The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings box set are
They look like
first
Christmas.
things that I am buying from Folio Society.
They look like Christmas.
Yeah.
You've seen that the spines of the Lord of the Rings are green,
Are
right?
green, yeah.
Yep. Looks like
And
Christmas.
is the Cimmerillion blue?
Yes.
Yeah.
I also want that one.
Yeah.
Pretty books, man. Addiction right there.
The next book that I have to show is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, and this is also illustrated by Anna Bond. But I like this cover, but my favorite part of this is if you take it off.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I have not seen
The inside cover is
so pretty.
gorgeous.
Now I want it.
I just love it. The pastel blue. And then the back is the same exact thing, but the back. So I think that's really pretty. And then also
The end papers.
the end pages are really pretty. And this also is fully illustrated. This is one of my favorites, is the tea scene, because
It's so cute.
it's just great.
I know. It makes me want to buy it. I love Alice in Wonderland, but I wasn't even thinking of buying that one. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I think I need it.
I wish that Anna Bond would just illustrate every classic book, because I would literally buy every edition.
She did a
with her
fairy tale
artwork.
one.
She did?
If she did a fairy tale one.
Oh, I was like, how
I
did
know.
I know about this?
No, but if she did, wouldn't that be amazing though? Can you imagine? Ugh.
That would be beautiful.
Clearly, we're going to buy it if she does it.
Yeah.
Just saying. Speaking of fairy tales, the next book I'm going to show you guys is a fairy tale book. It's The Fairy Tales of the Brothers Grimm, and this is edited by Noel Daniel. This is from the I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. It's the Taschen edition. Taschen. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's so pretty. First of all, it's like a cloth cover. It's got this illustration on it, and the letters are kind of not raised. You can just feel the shapes of the letters with your fingers, and the back has the castle on it, which is nice, and there is a marker. And the end papers. Again, end papers. Very pretty end papers. These are also illustrated, and some of the illustrations are like this one. My favorite one is probably where the bookmark is. Yes. This is one of my favorite illustrations in it.
That's really
it's
pretty.
very pretty. Like, I just love having this in my library. There's another one. I think it's for Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tales, which I also like. But I love the Brothers Grimm fairy tales. They're probably my favorite fairy tales. Like, their fairy tale versions are my favorites. So, yes, I had to own this one. I would definitely recommend you buying this one. Oh, it also has pages like this, where it's just one color and then they use that silhouettes, which is really pretty. I just love this book so much, you guys. You can get it on Amazon, I think. It's also on Book Depository. Pretty much anywhere. I didn't even know about these editions until last year, so...
I've actually never seen those.
Well, now you have.
Yeah.
You may want to buy it.
I do. I really like that.
Clearly, we're just going to get each other to buy editions of books.
A dangerous video for us to
Very.
film. I actually just decided to switch my next book because I remembered that this is one of my favorite editions of anything that I own. And it's the Harper edition of Peter Pan. It's so pretty. Like, it's just such a beautiful book.
I was like, I'm about to touch it.
They have, like, Tinkerbell on the spine. I'm, like,
that.
covering my face. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. I love it. It's so beautiful. And then the inside.
Oh my gosh, look at that end paper.
These are the end papers.
Oh.
But then in addition to that, there's just, like...
Oh my god, those are so cute.
Right.
The chapter... Is it like this with all of them?
Yeah. It's very, like, they have a lot of really cute illustrations, but then also the inside of the book is interactive. Like, here are
Oh my gosh.
medical
Did not
notes
know this.
that you can fold out, and you see, like, the cranium and
That's
everything.
freaking cool. Did
Right.
not know this.
How do I start
This book
reading?
is so much prettier. Like, I already knew it was pretty, but I didn't realize that it was like that.
And this is, like, Tinkerbell's wings, and you can punch them out, which I haven't done because they're going to stay in this book forever. Because it's so pretty.
Oh my god, I had no idea that the inside of that book looked like that.
Yeah.
Like, this is a revelation.
Oh, here we go. This is one of my favorites. This is the clock, and it has TikTok, like, as the hands.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
I love it. I really want Harper to put out, like, more editions like this.
I would
buy
happily
them.
buy it. Okay, the next one I'm going to not show you guys, we're just going to put a picture of it, but I am obsessed with the vintage classics line, specifically for Jane Austen's novels. I just need them all in my life. I love that they're very minimal and it's just patterns on the cover. I love the Pride and Prejudice one and Sense and Sensibility the most, and those are the only two I read, which... surprise, surprise. I will catch up on the rest of it, I promise. But I love the way they look together. There are paperback versions of it, and I think there are also hardcover versions of it, and I just need them in my life, period. They're going to be my next pretty book investment.
Those are really beautiful.
I know. They
I
look
love
so great
those.
on shelves together, like,
Yeah.
lined up. Oh, they're so pretty.
Speaking of Jane Austen, my next one is the
Excellent.
Classics Reimagined version of Pride and Prejudice. I am, like, just drawn to beautiful bold colors, and that is exactly what this is.
It's perfect.
I showed it off in my recent book haul, and I just love, like, I love the pink, the green, the blue. I especially
love
love
this.
that the pages are orange. I think it's so gorgeous. And then also this is fully illustrated as well. I've actually never read Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, you should.
too.
It's so good. I honestly did not think I was going to fall in love with it.
They have, like,
that's so
dresses.
pretty.
And then again, with this one,
Oh gosh.
the end pages.
Clearly, there are just so many
gorgeous.
pretty end papers. I like how we keep opening books and we're like, end papers.
Yeah, I know.
You should read Pride and Prejudice. Because
I'm planning on
Have you
doing
seen
that
the
this year.
movies?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you should definitely read it. And then watch, you can watch the movies and then have you watched the Lizzie Bennet Diaries or have you heard of it?
I've watched the Lizzie Bennet Diaries.
I love that show.
I
I
loved
rewatched
Lizzie
the
Bennet
ending
too.
of it last week and I was still dying, so that says a lot about that show. Okay, the last book I'm going to show you is probably not going to surprise most people, and both Kristen and I really love this edition. It's the illustrated edition of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling, because why not include an edition of Harry Potter in this video? First of all, hello, pretty cover. Second of all, look, more end papers. Oh, it's not even that, yeah. Here, more end papers. And this is my favorite illustration in this book.
I do love that one too.
I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and I have been collecting editions of the first book for a long time. And when they finally said they were going to release this one, I got super excited because there's nothing... I thought there was nothing they could do that would make me want to buy more Harry Potter books, but if they decided to illustrate every single book like this, I would totally buy the entire thing. I love having this in my collection. I love the illustrations. I like looking through them and reliving the story through them, and I think that's probably why I enjoy this illustrated edition so much. That being said, this is not the only edition of Harry Potter I think is really pretty. Kristen has shown it before. The signature editions are also really, really great. Love those. Love the minimal cover. But yes, I had to choose this one for this video because it's so pretty and so well illustrated.
We have both also talked about being obsessed with the beautiful, like, deluxe edition of the illustrated one.
Oh my
Purple
gosh.
from Bloomsbury.
I wish I could own that one.
Gorgeous, but it's so expensive.
I think it's like almost as much as your actual box set might have been.
It's
Maybe a little
more.
more, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but it's so pretty though.
I know, it's gorgeous.
Maybe
and
one
it's
day.
only one per year, so that
Maybe one day.
could potentially be justified at some
That's the
point.
only book you buy all year.
No, well, I wouldn't go that
No,
far. But...
probably not. Maybe like for a couple of months and then like go
Yeah.
back.
And then the last book that I have to show you guys is The Snow Queen.
I love
and
that one.
Me too. It's the Barnes & Noble leather-bound edition. I have definitely like raved about this in a book haul in the past too, but I just think that it's so beautiful and it just like perfectly encapsulates winter. Even like the pages are silver, which
I really love that.
I love so much. Even
shiny.
Yeah, the back of the book is even like gorgeous. The spine is beautiful. I don't actually think that there are illustrations in it.
No, but it has
and
nice
pages
sandpaper
have
again.
feathers. No illustrations, but again, like the cover and everything is just so nice.
And I love that way it looks like with all the other leather-bound editions.
Me too.
I mean, Barnes & Noble has done a great job with like packaging those leather-bound editions because
Yeah.
the colors, the spines, everything is just lovely. It's
Agreed.
really hard not to buy them.
It is, because they're such a good price too,
Yeah.
which is nice.
And even if you don't want to, like, even if it's not necessarily something you thought about reading, it just looks so nice that you want to have it on your shelf.
Yeah.
Like The Art of War. Okay. I'm like, I don't want to read The Art of War. I don't think I'd ever read The Art of War, but it looks so fab. It's red cover. It's a red cover, if I remember right. And I'm just like, it just looks so great standing there with all the other ones I have.
Yep.
Probably shouldn't be buying it if I'm not going to read it, but I can't help it. That's not even a full showcase of all the pretty books that we own, because I'm pretty sure if we did that, we'd be here for the rest of the day.
Yeah, we would.
Probably until tomorrow.
Yeah. Originally, when we had started, I sent Alexa like my list, and I was like, "These are all of the 5 collections." And then we were like, "We should probably just choose like 5 books and not 5 collections."
I mean, we could talk about
could take
collections because
forever.
there are a
So.
lot. I'm just gonna hold this here because it's so pretty that it has to stay in the rest of this video.
So those are all the editions that we have to show you today. Alexa, why don't you tell people where to find you?
Oh, you can find me on my blog, www.alexalovesbooks.com, and on my channel, also Alexa Loves Books, and on Twitter, same handle all the time, guys. And yeah, tell us what your favorite pretty book editions are. If you want to get specific, great. If you want to do collections like we were originally talking about, also great.
Yeah.
You're
Leave
probably...
us links and we'll probably buy them.
Basically, this is all that we ever want. Pretty books in our lives.
So thank you guys for watching, and we're actually collaborating on another video too, so we will have that up for you soon as well. Bye! Bye.